The 9th anniversary party event has officially gone live in Pokemon GO, which means shiny Gimmighoul's in the game, and hopefully we'll get one of those. But we've also got party hats everywhere. We've got the Squirtle here. I saw a Bulbasaur and a Charmander a little bit earlier. And there's also party hats in the wilds that will give you items and encounters. But not only that, we do have some timed research to work on. We gotta catch 99 Pokemon, make 99 curveball throws, spin 9 different Pokestops and gyms, evolve 9 Pokemon, earn 9 hearts with your buddy, make 9 great throws, earn 9,999 XP, and the same amount of stardust. And you get a whole bunch of encounters from this one, but we also have a premium one here that gives you a whole bunch of items for the exact same thing. So it's pretty cool that we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone on this one. And at the very end, we should get a Gimmighoul that has a special background. If we go to our notifications, we can see that Missingo is the one who sent this to us, so thank you very much, Missingo. I very much appreciate it, man. And if we get on Leak Duck real quick, these are all the researches. As you can see, it's pretty much all the starters, except for this one right here. Earn 9,999 dust. We'll give you a Gimmighoul, and for some reason, there's no minimum or maximum CP, so I don't know what the hundo is just yet, but it is cool that that one's out there, and then pretty much all the other ones are just starters. And I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be a rare task, but I'm still gonna go for as many as possible. I want that shiny. Well, it only took a couple minutes, but I found a Gimmighoul task. And speaking of Gimmighoul, we might as well pop the coin bag. I've got about an hour-ish walk. Why not? Let's see what happens. I believe this thing lasts for, no, just 30 minutes. I thought it was a whole hour, but not a big deal. Also, I guess I should mention that Bulbasaur should be able to be a shiny during this event, obviously, but it can't evolve now. But anywho, though, there's the Gimmighoul. Shiny immediately? No. Well, no immediately because it's white. It looks really good. But apparently the coin bag has the chance of bringing both Gimmighouls in. It's not just the costume one, and I don't know if the non-costume can be shiny at this time, but we'll see. And hopefully this one has a background, because apparently that's a thing. This is definitely not a costume one because it can evolve. Apparently the costume one can't do that, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I'm sure they're just holding off. Now, I'm not gonna record every single one of these that I do, but there's a background one. Perfect. And it looks so good. As you can see, it cannot evolve, but it is a level 1, so I'm definitely gonna keep this one. And it's from that part of Japan. I mean, I'm still in Fukuoka, clearly, but interesting how it says it all in Japanese down there, so I'm assuming that says Fukuoka. But seeing that that was our second one, that's not so bad. Let's see if the third one gives us that shiny. You know what they say? Third time's the charm. Nope, that's not it. 766. I don't think I've shown you yet, but there are party hats in the wild. As you can see, there's one right next to that Mankey. What is it, though? Ooh, it's the Wobbuffet. Fun. They can be items, they can be encounters, all party hat encounters. I like this, you know? It's silly, dumb fun. And so far, I've gotten a decent amount of backgrounds of these, but still no shiny yet. I'm hoping to get it. I was honestly hoping it would have been that one right there so you got the reaction, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen when the camera's not out, you know? Sometimes shinies are shy like that. But does this one have a coin? Yes, it does. I love this so much, and yeah, it's not the greatest, but doesn't matter. I would love to get a hundo with this, or a nundo. That'd be cool too. Sad to say it, but this is probably gonna be our last Gimmighoul from the bag, and it's not a shiny one. Oh well. Hopefully it has a coin background. I've been noticing that they're decently rare, but we did get a few of them, which is nice. One of them was close to being a 0% as well. And also, I think they're gonna be really hard to catch now because unfortunately the bag has expired. Yep, this one's gonna be a bit of a fighter, or a runner too. The moment that bag expires, they just become impossible almost. But all in all, 30 is not a bad number. We did get quite a few of them. Let's just quickly go through them all. This one has a background. This one can evolve. Another background. Let's keep going. There's 2 in a row there. 3 in a row there. Yeah, we got a decent amount of them for sure. Very happy to say. I'll like IV check all of them somewhat soonish, but I'm not mad with it, you know what I mean? We got a pretty decent haul there, and you can pop the coin bag every single day, I believe, as long as you have a Switch to send a gift over to, or I should say a postcard. We've got 3 hats here. One of them was an Eevee. Let's just see what the other one is, even though it looks like one just disappeared. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes these hats get a little iffy, but you know, still cool that it's a thing, and I guess we might as well catch this. I'm also very happy to say, as you can see right here, I did get myself another Gimmighoul task, but they are quite rare, at least for me. I don't know what it's like in other places, but here in Fukuoka, I've only found 2, and it's been a full hour, so yeah, good luck. And I also meant to click on use, so not shiny. 1 Gimmighoul task down. Is it a shiny? Please. Nope, that's not it, and a 460. I guess this is how we learn what a good CP is, seeing that we don't have that information currently on Leak Duck, but also this one wants to be a bit of a fighter. That's great. Hopefully it doesn't fight too much. There we go. Third ball's the charm, right? It has to be. 1 dose. Really? Well, I guess it's a good thing these things can't run. That's good, right? This better be a hundo by how much it's fighting. It's actually kind of ridiculous how much it's fighting. Come on. Boom. Excellent this time. 1. Really? I don't know why, but it doesn't want to get caught. Really? I swear this is like worse than a Galarian bird at this moment. 1, 2, Thank you. I'm sure it's gonna have the background. It does, perfect. But it is also decent, so you want something slightly higher. Maybe even towards the 500s, but I don't know. Maybe like the 490s. It is a really hot day today, but we can't let that stop us. I've got 2 more Gimmighoul tasks. These are really hard to find. These are very, very rare, but a shiny here, 451. So this one we know is worse. And I'm just gonna put that one in the stack because I am not dealing with that right now. What is this one though? Come on, no, not shiny, and 452, also bad. At least I know I can stack these because they're not a hundo. Found a single one of these Gimmighoul tasks, but hatching eggs makes this a lot faster for getting all that dust, but not shiny, 455. I got lucky and I found 3 of these tasks, and as you can see, it's gonna take a while to complete them, or at least it would be if we didn't have these event-timed researches. Now, I'm not gonna do the encounters one, but as you see on the bottom here, we get 9999 stardust, which is really good, and we also get the same for the premium, and this one's gonna be quicker to do, so let's just claim all the items. And again, Missing Go, thank you very much for getting this for me. I honestly was about to buy it for myself, and then I saw the pop-up, so I really appreciate it, man. And now we get those final rewards, which includes the dust, so we've completed that step, and we've gotten the super incubator, plus we get a Gimmighoul. And this one's shiny. Ha! No, it's not. And 466. This is probably gonna take some time to catch, but at least it's one of the better ones I've seen. Or we could first ball it. Okay, never mind. I thought this was gonna be a pain, but it wasn't. But there we go. We got it. 466, and it's not bad at all. Cool. Now that we got that, we can get into our 3 researches. And then keep spinning, of course, but let's see if we get a white one in this. I really hope we get a shiny, but this isn't it. And a 453. Throw it in the stack and do the second one right here. Come on. Nope, not shiny, and 454. They just keep going up by 1. Very strange. But how about this one? This one, not shiny, and 450. We've gone back down. I've got 3 more tasks, which means we can actually claim all of these and get the dust at the end. So let's just start from the top and see what happens on this magical escalator. We got ourselves a Bulbasaur. Again, I should mention that this can evolve now, which is pretty cool. This is the last of the Kanto starters with the party hats that can finally evolve. I have no idea if this is good or not, but let's just take a look, shall we? It's fine. If I had to make a guess, this would probably be a Charmander then. Sadly, not a shiny one, and 404, shiny not found. Or the hundo, really. I think you want like 420 or something like that as the hundo. Let's just keep moving real quick. This is obviously a Squirtle, so not a shiny one, and a 380. I think that's pretty bad. But now that we got the Squirtle, a 380 is, yeah, that's about right. How about number 4? What are we gonna get here? Oh, Wurmple. That's a fun one. During the New Year's event, this thing was boosted like crazy. I have so many of these now, and I'm waiting for it to evolve. I don't know if they'll ever do it, but if they do, we're gonna be pretty sad. But what is a 233? Yeah, it's fine. Number 5, what do we got from this one? Eevee, cool. And it's definitely not the hundo there. You want 459. Since we already know that's not a hundo, we're just gonna move on. But this one right here is the Wobbuffet. Love that. 407 as well. Just for fun, even though I think it's pretty bad. It's, yeah, pretty bad. Let's see what the next one is. I'm gonna assume Raticate's in here somewhere, but there's the Grimer. And the Grimer's gonna be, I don't know, 11, 15. And then the final one before we get that Gimmighoul is a huge Raticate. All right, that's kind of cool. Definitely didn't expect that. Let's catch it. To be fully honest, I have no clue if 719 is good, but maybe it is. But it is the biggest one I ever got. And y'all know I have a bit of a rat curse, but it's a 12, 12, 14. And now it's time for those final rewards. Let's get all those Stardusts. Let's get the XP and an encounter with a not shiny, unfortunately, 457. And of course, this thing really wants to put up a fight. I've actually thrown 2 balls at this thing already. Here's hoping that this one actually goes through, though. This one did not. And about 5 later, we actually catch the thing. Magical. And there's the background. For fun, you'll look at it. It's not great. And now that we're next to the Pokemon Center here, let's see if we get a shiny at the Pokemon Center. That'd be awesome, but this one isn't it. The 449 is not very great. But how about you? Nope, not it. And a 462. Definitely a little bit better, but still not shiny. How about you? Nope. And 447. Bad. Even more Gimmighoul checks on a bridge. Let's see what happens. This one, not shiny. Come on, man. I want to see it today. You know what I mean? I want to get it day 1. So that ain't it. And 454. It's funny how it takes so long to get these and complete these, but then when you actually complete them or claim them, it takes like no time at all. I've managed to find a singular one, and I've spun a ton of stops around here, but it's still not the one. It's officially 6 p.m. right now, and as you can see, there are Pikachus everywhere, and I do believe this is the first time this party hat's been back in a while. I know that this Pikachu has had a red party hat, which has been around a few times, but this is the one that can evolve, and I think this is the first ever costume party hat that was ever introduced in the game. So hopefully you get your hands on one of these. Good luck. I would say it's worth doing this one just because of the rarity of this Pikachu. I could be wrong, and they could have brought it back at some point, but I really don't think they did. But let me know in the comments down below if you know if they like introduced it at another time. And I do believe it was like in the early stages of this game when this came out. And also daily, oh, I would love a daily shiny of that. And you know what? Just because we can, can. Let's do a whole hour of Palkia just to get some more spawns, you know? Just in case there's one just out of range that we're not gonna see. But I'm also not gonna go super hard on this one because I do have a few of them, thankfully. But, nope, not you. And when it comes down to Gimmighoul tasks, I have 2 on me right now. They are so freaking rare. I've been walking practically all day, and the only researches I've gotten are the ones that you've seen in this video. There hasn't been any off camera. They've just been that hard to get. Immediately after a Cobalion raid, we got the shiny Pikachu. Very happy. In fact, now that I think about it, this might actually be the first one I have ever caught. I know that I got one in a trade, I think it was a long time ago in Japan for just a special trade. I don't think I ever got this one on my own, so once we catch this one, I'll see if I actually have it. I may have caught one on my own, but those are very accurate IVs. Sort by number, we should be able to see, yeah, no, that's literally my second one ever, unless we go to the Raichus. There may be one that I evolved. Gotta scroll all the way down though when we get past all the Pikachus, and there's the Raichus. And yes, there is a party Raichu, but did I trade for this one as well? No, okay, so I did catch one on my own, and I guess in 2018 I did manage to get one of these things, but it's cool to say I got 2 of them on my own now. The other one was definitely from some random Japanese person in Tokyo, but it's still a fun one to get. So I just had a delicious okonomiyaki meal, and it was fantastic. And while I was eating, I did get myself a shiny Cobalion from a raid. And now I've taken the subway and such, and look what I've got right here. A shiny Oranguru. Don't know why this wanted to be shiny, but I'm not complaining. I really love this shiny quite a bit. Plus, we did get the opposite. We got the Shundo Passimian during the Jakarta, so imagine if we get this one as well, so we can complete that little paired set. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It's just cool to see it. But, yeah, not even close, but still cool. And these eggs right here should definitely give me enough dust so I can get these Gimmighouls. I'm glad to say, though, I did get one more research, so we do have 3 of them, and these 5 eggs should definitely give us the amount of dust, because I also have a star piece going. How about number 4? No, but a Ponyard. Cool to see the Chark in it, though. I always love saying that, and I love seeing a Tinkatink. I can already tell that Tinkatink is pretty darn bad. Let's just take a quick look. Nothing too insane. Happy to say we are inside now with the air conditioning, and now we can claim these Gimmighouls. Let's just see what happens. I'm hopeful, but, you know, looks like this one wants us to work for it. How about this one, though? Nope, that's not it. 4, 5, 9. Last, but certainly not least, let's just see it right here. Nah, dang, 4, 4, 8 as well. Something we can do, though, is we can actually finish the Bulbasaur line, because I have every other party hat in the game. Might as well just finish up this line here. We got this one that we got back in 2024, we got this one in 2020, and then we got this one in 2024. This one's a level 1 as well, but the reason why I like this one, besides the fact that it's the best one I have, is because I got it on leap year, so it makes it a little rarer in my eyes. Not exactly like the most rare thing you'll ever see, but a leap year shiny hatch, and it's a 15, 15, 11, I think is what I saw, is pretty good. I could bottle cap this one if I wanted to, and I might, you know, it'd be kind of fun to have a Shundo of this. But there's the Ivysaur, and I do like how the hat moves over. It makes sense, because otherwise the hat would be clipping into the plant. But let's turn it into a big old shiny Venusaur, and with that, we would be done with the set. And it feels good to have them. I've obviously been holding on to them for a little while, because I knew this day would come eventually. Like, we had Charmander, then Squirtle, so it would make sense that this would be a thing, but there we go. We've finally done it. And I do like how the hat is literally just on his ear. It's a fun one for sure. Now that we've evolved the second one into Ivysaur, we officially have every single party hat that is available in this game. And it's fun to say that we have that. I mean, we've been grinding this game for so long, like it would be obviously a thing for sure, but it's pretty darn cool to say that we have literally every single one of them. And admittedly, probably do have a couple more that I haven't tagged, but when it comes down to individual different kinds of party hats, we do have every single one of them now. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below. Did you get that shiny Gimmighoul yet, or maybe even any of the party hats? Please let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.